blamed a lot of people. I blamed the people that got me involved in those terrible loans. And the reality was, I just was undereducated. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nige, but some people know me as Nigel Hinton. Not many, because for some reason with the 5-letter name, nobody calls me by my full name. So it's me, it's Nige from the Hinton Group, but I didn't start there by any means. I started way back when, before real estate, before mortgage, in the music industry, graphic design, printing. I had a regular job too while raising a couple of babies, and really got into this industry because of failure. And if it wasn't for that failure, I wouldn't even be here today. And because of that failure, I am so passionate about what I do, and what I do, what our whole team does, is help people just like us. The failure that I'm speaking of is, in 2007, during the financial crisis, the housing crisis at that time, the mortgage crisis. Man, I had a few homes. I was very young. I was in my early 20s. I thought I was doing my thing. I worked my whole life to get to this point, so I thought, because that's all I knew at the time. And what I realized after that failure, which was losing a home, short selling a home, I blamed a lot of people. I blamed the people that got me involved in those terrible loans. And the reality was, I just was undereducated. And once I realized that it was my fault, because when you start pointing fingers, one finger out, 3 are pointing back at you. So you have to realize that there is information out there for us to learn, but the internet wasn't as big as it is today. So I did have to learn the hard way. It was a little bit longer. What I decided was, I'm gonna use this thing called Google, and every day I'm gonna learn something new. I'm gonna put a word in the search engine and see where it takes me. And very shortly, it took me to YouTube. YouTube, again, was not that big at the time. You weren't getting it on your phone, so you were on a laptop or a PC at the time. And my interest started to go towards real estate. And I was really passionate about it, and I learned what happened to me, what we did, or what I did to myself to get myself in the position that I was in these bad loans. Had I learned a little bit more early on and had a little better guidance, I probably wouldn't have gone that same route. But it did make me the person that I am today. And that being said, being self-motivated in that way, and being self-educated in that way, pushed me even harder to learn how to do things differently, and making sure that everyone I came in contact with learned the same information that I was going out of my way to learn. And I started in 2016, I got my real estate license, and I thought I wanted to do traditional real estate. Found out wasn't really my favorite thing. The financial side was important to me, because it took me back to where the mistakes that I made early on in mortgage for my personal life. And I started working with a couple of loan officers, learning the game, figuring out that there was a lot of limitations. And coming from small business world, coming from the music industry, a lot of my friends and family and people that I held close to me, they couldn't actually have access to any money to park their money into any type of assets. So I had to learn an alternative way to get them money. And every single loan officer that I ran into, they said it couldn't be done. And if you know me well enough, you know all you have to do is tell me no, and I'll figure out a way around that. I'll Mr. Make it happen. So long story short, one of the loan officers that I was doing business with sent me to Greg Ritchie. He said, man, I got a guy for you because I can't really handle you. I got a guy that you'll click with. Man, it took me 20 minutes with Greg at a coffee shop in downtown Vacaville to realize it was the match made in heaven. And ever since then, 2016, Greg and I have been, a dream team. Greg has really assisted me into continuing to educate other people just like me. Not to forget or leave out my wife, Lisette. She is a huge part of the team, but just telling you my personal story and my why, and she is a huge part of that. And being able to have someone like Greg understand my vision and allow me to take that as far as I wanted to go has been a real blessing. I mean, to be able to be around someone that is innovative, forward thinking, and also only passionate about helping other people. We don't just help people get loans. We don't help people just get a house. We help people live their dreams. We love to make sure that we're in the community, helping children, helping adults, helping the city of Vacaville, where we live, and it's where we love, making sure that the other businesses move forward, move ahead, and can also provide for those people who deserve the help as well. So hopefully, all of what I said makes sense. It was off the dome, but again, that's me. I'm just gonna hit the ground running, and I'm gonna do what I do. If there's any obstacle in the way, you figure out a way over or around it. And the only way you're gonna do that is surrounding yourself with people that can help you do that. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's your boy Nige. Subscribe, follow, share. I appreciate you.